Side quest, Loa Problems. Excuse me, a moment of your time? The man who blocked their way onto a side street hardly looked impressive. He wore a plain brown cloak frayed at the edges and had long, pointed ears. Nightingale stopped subconsciously, resting one hand on the hilt of her weapon. Yes? Your face. He stared. You're Princess Nightingale, aren't you? King Balthazar's youngest daughter? He turned just a little. And you're Zeke Zhang, right? They both nodded. Zeke sounded as uncomfortable as Nightingale felt. Who wants to know? The man retreated a step. My name is Thorold. I'm no one of consequence, just a desperate citizen who could use some help. Nightingale frowned. Her mind wandered back to the vaults and the strange object resting on the dark pedestal. She banished the thought with a shake of her head. I'm sorry, but we're quite busy and only recently citizens ourselves. I doubt we can help. Please. Thorold's hand shook as he drew something from a pocket. A strange crystal glinted, shockingly green in the afternoon sun. People have already been hurt. If someone doesn't do something, the Loas might kill next time. Rook reached out, setting one arm on the man's shoulder. Thorold, please slow down. What are you talking about? Thorold held the crystal out towards Nightingale. I didn't know the Loas were guarding it. There weren't any around when I found it, and the man's whole body shook. Nightingale reached out, scooping the crystal out from his hand. It weighed quite a bit more than its size would have suggested, a chunk of rough mineral without a single crack or imperfection. What is it? I don't know. Thorold paused, inhaling sharply. He took a few seconds to compose himself before he went on. Princess, I found that not far from the city just a few days ago, on an altar I thought was abandoned. Turns out, well, I guess it belongs to the Loas. I just need someone to return it where I found it. Thorold nodded. There's a road running through the forest near where I found that. I've already heard about 3 attacks. Nobody's died yet, but... He met Nightingale's eyes, desperate. Please, Princess, I'd be willing to pay. If you could just bring the matter to the king's attention. I've got a better idea. We could take care of it for you. She turned to Zeke. You want to try some adventuring that isn't underground? Zeke shrugged. Sounds important. He gestured once behind them at the street thick with people. Someone's got to keep them all safe, right? Thorold relaxed. If you can, try not to hurt the Loas. It was my damn fault. They shouldn't suffer because of what I did. I'll pay more if you can do it without killing any. Rook put his finger and thumb at the bridge of his nose and rubbed slowly. Nightingale, are you sure you don't want to tell the local guards or maybe your brother Yol? I'm sure they'd take care of it. Nah, Balthazar's gone and it's my family's responsibility to keep the people safe. Plus, this is some real Dungeons and Dragons crap. Just what I wanted. Rook gave her a worried look and sighed. Come, my knight. Escort me into the wilderness and help me slay some Loa. Nightingale marched away, raising each leg in an exaggerated fashion while holding her weapon high.